Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thanks to all my subscribers for extending their support. This video, the agenda includes introduction to English verbs, placing of helping verbs in a sentence, and illustration of am, is, are, was, and were. English verbs are very important to be learnt because a verb is the key word in a sentence. So we need to learn the conjugation and the types of verbs. Let us understand what is conjugation. Most of the people understand conjugation wrongly as the tense. Do not mistake conjugation for tense. Conjugation is just forms of verbs like verb 1, verb 2, verb 3 and verb ing form. But the terminology is verb 1 is the present and 2 is the past, third form is the past participle and verb 1 ing. We should not understand these forms as tenses because except for verb 2, verb 1, 3 and ing are used for any tense. And remember, verb 2 is used only in the past indefinite or the past simple tense. We need to know the forms of all the verbs that we use in our everyday conversation. For example, take, took, taken, taking, or give, gave, given, giving, etc. And the details will be explained in our further videos. The verb types include action words, which represents the works that we do, and then the stative words, which are not the works or the action words, the helping verbs normal and helping verbs modals or modal auxiliaries, then be forms which act as main verb when there is no main verb in a sentence. Helping verb itself acts as a main verb and those verbs we call as be forms, and do forms are also there that we are going to discuss in the further videos. To understand action words, it's very simple because that is just a word that represents an action or the work. For example, write, eat, walk, break, shake, bend, or any other action words. And the stative verbs are not the action words, they are not the physical works that we do, but they are something related to the mental state. For example, think, meditate, feel, etc. are the verbs of possession. Verbs such as have, possess, own, or the verbs of sense like hear, etc. or the verbs of emotion, which are very important like love, like, hate, dislike, etc. The helping verb are of two types, normal helping verbs and the auxiliaries. Here in this video only normal helping verbs, and the placing of helping verbs in a sentence, we need to understand the basic structure before understanding the place of helping verbs in a sentence. And this is the basic sentence structure, which has a subject, verb, object and the time expression. This is a sentence without a helping verb. Let us understand a couple of examples for this basic sentence without a helping verb. For example, I make videos once a week and I made video last week. Analyzing these two sentences, I make videos once a week, I made a video last week. In the above sentence, I make videos once a week, make is the verb 1 and in the second sentence, made is the verb 2. See here, if you observe, there is no helping verb in both the sentences, and in fact, verb 2, when there is verb 2 in a sentence, we should not use a helping verb. So helping verb is never used before verb 2 in any situation. In fact, before verb 1 it is used, but here in this situation, helping verb is not used before verb 1, only in the positive sentence of permanent situation. In other situations, of course, tenses and the situations we are going to understand in the further videos. But as of now, just understand the placing of the helping verb. Understanding the actual place of a verb in a sentence. As we have seen the basic sentence structure, where do we place the helping verb here? And this is the place of a helping verb between subject and verb. If you see here, these are the verbs: write, read, go, come, buy, sell, prepare, and these are the subject: I, we, you, he, she, and they. You can write any helping verb, and you can make sentences by merging subject, helping verb followed by a verb, like I will write, you will go, he could buy, they should prepare. Any sentence can be prepared, and we are not going to learn these helping verbs in today's video. We are going to learn only am, is, are, which are explained in the further videos. You can also add not between helping verb and the main verb. And helping verb is not only added before verb but also before a noun or adjective or an adverb. I, we, you, they, he, she, these are the verbs, and the helping verbs which are used before noun, adjective or adverb are generally called as be forms, like am, is, are, was, were, will be, can be, or have been. To understand categorically the helping verbs, am, is, are the helping verbs in the present situation. To understand the using of am, is, are categorically, you keenly observe this chart where you have the subject, helping verb, and the object. See the objects, you see the white are in nouns, and the blue are the adjectives, and the green are the adverbs. I am Mohan, I am a player, we are players, he is a player, he is intelligent, the movie is interesting, I am busy, we are busy, they are here, Dhoni and Virat are players. We can make any number of sentences by joining like this. Remember, you can always add not between helping verb and the object, whatever it is. It can be a noun or an adjective or an adverb. You can add, for example, you can say he is not a player, he is not intelligent, the movie is not interesting, I am not here. Take the example of was and were, and this chart helps you to understand the using of was or were. I was a player 2 years ago. That means I am not a player now. They were here yesterday. Means they are not here today. So you can make the sentences as we discussed in the previous slide. You can add not as well. Remember, was or were. Here was for all singulars and were for all plurals. And to understand more, a couple of few more examples. See, the boy who is standing taking a selfie feels himself, saying, I am beautiful. Beautiful is adjective, and we used am before that. I believe you know him. He is Dr. Abdul Kalam. Dr. Abdul Kalam is a noun, and we used the helping verb is. And they are professionals. So you look how professional they are. They are professionals. We use are. Professionals is a noun, and of course they is plural. That's why we used are. He is singular. We used is. Helping verbs normal of the past category, they are only was and were. To understand them categorically, a few more examples. He was a scientist. You know, it's unfortunate that we lost him. Dr. Abdul Kalam was a great scientist. He is no more now. That's very sad. I believe you know them, Dr. Satish Dhawan and Dr. Abdul Kalam. They were co-space scientists. And this chart is a very categorical explanation of the relation between the subject and a helping verb. If the subject is first person singular I, helping verb should be am in present and was in past. First person plural, if it is we, the helping verb should be are in the present and were in past, and so on. You can understand from the chart. Any doubts, you can always give a comment in the comment box so that we come back and give reply to your comments. Thank you for listening and watching to this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and please do not forget to click the bell icon for getting notifications, because we are releasing many such videos in a sequence, and the next video you will be learning about have, has and had. You can reach me at that mail ID which is mentioned here. Thank you all. Good luck. Happy learning.